Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here from DocSports.com, opening salvo for Wednesday, July 4th. Happy holidays to you and yours, and especially to our armed forces overseas who are protecting everything we like to do in America. We really appreciate their service and all the veterans. So happy holidays, happy 4th of July. We will have a free Major League Baseball pick in a moment. First, a quick note, if you've yet to become a member over at DocSports.com, be sure to click on the link below this video. Set yourself up for a free $60 account. As you can tell, as the sun drenches into my house behind my home office here, downstairs and in the living room, you can tell that I'm cutting this a little bit earlier than normal. We're usually up and cutting these in the pitch black of night. But today we're cutting it early because we do have an early play. Our free pick is going to be that early battle on Wednesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 8:05 a.m. Pacific, and we'll get to that in a moment. Free pick that we had on Tuesday night, only a couple of innings into that game thus far. We'll update the free pick run and a record late Wednesday night, Thursday morning with that video. We took a pass yesterday, a rare pass in Major League Baseball at DocSports.com with premium plays. Listen, we've been doing this for 30 years, my entire adult life. I've lived in Vegas since the mid-'80s, right out of high school, and I've been betting ever since the late 80s as far as from a professional perspective. And every once in a while, every few seasons, you have a bad run, and we've had about a 10-day tough run over at DocSports.com with premium baseball. We don't sweep it under the rug. It's the way it is. It happens sometimes, but we decided to take Tuesday off, take a little break from the games, but we are right back in action on Wednesday. And here's the thing. I handicapped the card, went over it a couple of times, and we have a dog pound player, a top dog going on Wednesday's card in Major League Baseball, 17-10 going back to last season with the last 27. The cool thing is that is 63% winning tickets, those last 27 plays. That's nice enough as it is, but when you're talking moneyline underdogs in Major League Baseball, that obviously adds to that return on investment. So at least 2 plays will be available on a Wednesday morning, premium plays over at DocSports.com and Major League Baseball. Again, the free pick in a moment. Nathan's hot dog eating contest going on, of course, on the 4th of July, and we brought you some fun odds. And again, I don't bet this stuff, but it's awfully fun to watch, and a lot of times we'll have barbecues, we'll get together with friends, and we'll place bets on each other on certain props and things like that. But just for the heck of it, some of these odds. Joey Chestnut, minus 800. I've seen him as low as minus 700 to win the hot dog eating contest on a Wednesday. His closest competition, Sincotti, plus 600. He finished second place last year. Matt Stoney, plus 800. He won in 2015 to interrupt Joey Chestnut's domination. But again, Chestnut, the heavy favorite. Over-under on the hot dogs eaten in this particular contest, in the men's version, is 70 hot dogs. The over juiced at minus $1.25. And Chestnut, of course, set the record last year, eating 72 hot dogs. On the women's side of the card, Miki Sudo won last year. She ate 41 hot dogs. That was about 9 more than her closest competition in the 2017 hot dog eating contest. And she's minus 450 to win on Wednesday. The field, the comeback on the field is plus 300. The over-under, interesting enough, 41.5 in the women's version. And again, Miki Sudo won last year, eating just 41. Crazy props out there. Will somebody vomit during the contest? You can bet on that. There's even will a contestant be interrupted by a member of PETA? Yes, plus 750, no, minus 2,000, crazy stuff. Just have fun with it. Again, I don't bet it except for some friendly stuff that we do when we get people together at my home here in Las Vegas. Early mover for Wednesday's Major League Baseball, because we're cutting this a little bit earlier than normal. Not a lot to talk about, but I do think we're going to see continued action on Arizona with Corbin at home over the Cardinals and Mikolas. Got a few pennies movement on Arizona early on Tuesday evening. I think we'll see a little bit more, and that will be an early mover overnight. You can check for that going into Wednesday's card. Again, we do have premium plays, at least 2 baseball plays that will be up exclusively at DocSports.com on Wednesday morning. Our free pick for the 4th of July. I mentioned it's an early game, 11:05 a.m. Eastern start. We're going to back Boston minus $1.20 over the Nationals on the road against the Nats. Rodriguez against Fetty in this one. And no one hits righties, as you guys know by now, better than the Red Sox in 2018. They played a lot of runs, and while the Nats have been, really struggling to get southpaws at the plate, Boston's been able to beat up on a lot of right-handers this year. And you got to factor in also, they're 30-17 on the road, and the Nats are still below 500 on their home diamond. Crazy stuff out of the Nationals, who are expected to be a contender before the season began, throughout the season, and here they are struggling just to stay above 500 on their home turf. So, and listen, there's nothing positive to find or to talk about when it comes to Erick Fedde. Hefty home and road ERA, hefty whip both home and away. Had almost as many walks as he does strikeouts in his last 3 starts. And then you got Rodriguez. The ERA on the road might not look great, but I like guys who have low whips. He's got a 119 road whip. That means that ERA might start coming down a little bit for Rodriguez. Great daytime numbers, by the way, by this Boston hurler. We're going to back Boston on the 4th of July. They're laying a minus $1.20 as we speak. The Red Sox, your free play. And we'll be right back here Thursday morning by 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific with our next report. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put the 4th of July in the win column and have a great and safe holiday to you and yours. Best of luck on Wednesday.